Meanwhile, Yuka has Ring of War somewhere. Oh, no, no!
So how is CoNDOR structured? Well, this is an MMR matchmaking based tournament, with the finals being a double elimination bracket for participants with the top 8 MMR by the end of the season. Anyone is welcome to join, and players can join and quit during the beginning of the weeks that the tournament is running. The hidden MMR is assigned to you based on your speedrun PB, and if you are new to the tournament, or if you have been in the tournament before and have shown significant skill in the speedrunning community. At the beginning of the week, all participants are given 2 to 3 matches depending on the number of racers, and they will be similar to your skill level. Participants may also challenge any racer of any MMR as long as both racers agree and have not challenged each other already. The races are a set of 3, not a best of 3, so every race will have 3 races. Simply put, if you win, your MMR goes up, and if you lose, it goes down. Racer MMR is split into arbitrary tiers to know where they are in relation to the other participants. The top 8 are in Crystal tier. This is where the racers are playing nearly perfectly, with each step being towards the exit or being very efficient with kills. Average times at this tier is around 6:30 to 8 minutes. And with some God Seeds, you can even see sub 6s. Dying at this level in the mid to late game is almost an automatic defeat. Racers will likely be taking similar routes, and it's a matter of who is more efficient with their build. Depending on the number of participants, the next 8 to 12 racers are in the Obsidian tier. Racers at this level are very close to Crystal tier racers, with occasional hiccups in floor traversal slowing them down, such as a lack of AoE versus a single attack high damage build. Average times in this tier is around 7 to 9 minutes, and with some God Seeds you might even see sub 6 minute times. Next, 8 to 12 are in Titanium tier. Racers in this level are very adaptable to builds, but lose time to either inefficiencies or occasionally mismapping it and going the wrong way. Dying in this tier is not guaranteed to be a loss, but racers in this level are aware of when to play slow and safe when their opponent has died. Average times in this tier are around 8 to 10 minutes, with some God Seeds, they can turn them into sub 7s. The next 8 to 12 after that are in Gold tier. Racers at this level have many different playstyles, and in general are either the turtle or the hare. What I mean by that is they could either go too fast and die, or they could go so slow that their opponents get too big of a lead to come back from. Average times in this tier is around 9 to 12 minutes, with some God Seeds going to a sub 8. Everyone else that is not in Gold are in the Blood tier. This is where people are placed if they are either new to the tournament, have no information of their skill, or they are brand new to racing. Deaths are very common, so the race is never over until somebody gets the victory screen and goes down the final stairs. The average times in this tier is 12 to 20 minutes, with some God Seeds ending into a sub 10. Or God forbid they get an unplayable seed, it can go up to 1 whole hour. Oh my god, that seed took so long for me to cast. For this reason alone, we allow racers to reseed if both players agree. Your tier placement is only relative to others in the tournament. That means even if you win a lot, you may not promote if the racers around you are also winning more, or you don't pass the person that is just above you in MMR. That also means that there is no specific threshold to promote to the next tier. For example, reaching 1500 MMR does not automatically promote you to Titanium or demote you to Gold. This is common if racers are bouncing between tiers and are sitting on the line between 2 tiers like Crystal and Obsidian. In this tournament, screen watching is allowed. This means you are allowed to watch your opponent's POV to see where you find items, pathing to the exit, upcoming bosses, and if your opponent died. The last note is helpful because it can let you know to play slow to avoid dying, or speed up if your opponent is leaving you in the dust. Therefore, racers are required to stream on Twitch for screen watching and to verify the integrity of the run, and if there is a commentator, a POV for them to talk about. By the way, I also stream this game on twitch.tv/focusingface. Since there is varying stream delay, racers will also be in a separate Discord race room to confirm if they are ready, if they are finished, or if they need to contact CoNDOR staff. Run verification is also required if both racers confirm finish very close to each other, about 5 seconds, and will require referee verification. In more recent races, when the Synchrony DLC is included, this is less required due to the fact that the racing mod also adds a real time in addition to in-game time. Both racers will enter the seeded race there to ensure they are running the same seed. Counting numbers is hard, so in later races with Synchrony, we can verify using the sequence of items on the screen instead. If the race begins and the racers are not in the same seed, there will be a reseed. That is the basics of the tournament. Now let's get back into the race.
This is a very tempo start. Blood dagger and telepathy. Yeah, just a little bit more damage. Just a little bit. Alright. So we've got gold warhammer, we've got heavy plate, got regen. It's a nice start. This is a nice start. And we've got torture walls. And Sanga has throwables, so they can just pick it up for free. Screen shake. My favorite thing to annoy people in this game. Alright, got a nice little blood kill for Yuka. See what we're gonna see in the disgusting black chest. Oh, this is all that swarm was already showing a problem for Sanga's side, and we're stuck on 1 damage for zone 2. Nice boots, very useful boots. Yeah, let's get rid of that. What's it called? Dark Golem. Okay, we're gonna see the push broom for Sanga's side. They just made it to 2-1 while 2-2 while Yuka is already on to Conga 2. Glass shovel makes it quite easy. Yuka's making very good use of their blood drum and is finding a lot of usefulness out of their regen ring too. Not taking the obsidian whip. I'm not obsidian whip. Titanium whip. Because we found a titanium rapier. That's probably better. I mean, do we really need to buy anything? Maybe courage if we wanted to. Okay, that was easy. Just ask for it and sometimes the game will give it to you. We have whip courage for Sanga's side. Okay, Riders being a little bit iffy. Riders always being a bit iffy with a whip. But seems to handle it pretty well. Yuka committed murder. What did we grab? Fireball. And some other stuff. Oh, plate armor. Or are we seeing... Oh. We're not seeing a blood drum kill this time. That's interesting. I think they had the chance. Okay, a lot of backing up because of those enemies. For Yuka. Yuka finds peace. Sanga. Spiders. I think it was the Gi curse. I'm gonna blame the Gi even though it wasn't the Gi's fault. Okay, so it's basically a home run for Yuka right now. Bye, Sanga. Yeah, we had to say goodbye to Sanga too. It was their time to go. Oh, hi, Tall Sprite. Nice to see a devil hanging out. Nope. Blood drum strats. Yeah, I think Sanga's just given up. Yeah, there he is. Rage quit. We're just gonna have to wait for race 2. And there we go. That is the first game.
Give me that loot!
Wait, we found an early shield spell? Was it in this, Yep, it was in that purple chest. Okay, both of them are gonna check this shop. It's alright. It's not a great shop. But you know, it has its uses. We have a push broom. 4 damage push broom, courage. He's not wrong. Okay, Evtech. Is that why it's your favorite ring? Oh, Minotaur dunk for Sanga. Scary is not something you want in a race setting though. Should only have it if you're confident with it, which I would probably say I'm not confident with it, but you do you. Oh, okay, well, that was a unfortunate last hit for the shopkeeper. And we have the catapult. Screw the push broom, we got a catapult. With a damage up 2. Best build. I mean, we could probably go for a bit more armor. Mapping is not a necessity, probably. I say that for now, but we're probably gonna need it, maybe. If Yuka does mess up their mapping, Sanga could still catch up, likely. It's 2 zones. Bad mapping can definitely throw this, throw Yuka's build off. Also, Sanga's back to half a heart again. What happened? At least he has a good weapon. He just has to push really hard and make very good use of this weapon. Just like he did with that Fortissimo fight. Yuka switched off of the rocket and is now taking Ring of Shielding with glass armor. They just had a complete overhaul of their build to safety. 5 health, so Bomb wouldn't have made this fight any faster. Oop, oop. Yuka had to react to a Telemonkey. Oh, it was an electric dagger. Okay, yeah, well that changes everything. Oh no. Yuka's on 1 heart. Now, Sanga can definitely catch up. They just need to do a huge not die. Meanwhile, Yuka has Ring of War somewhere. Oh, no, no. Sanga, you can't be talking before I can even figure out what happened. Also, that's very unfortunate that happened. Sanga in the chat with the spoilers. Yeah, honestly. I mean, the only thing that could have saved you was the shield at that point, but even then, I think you broke your dagger. Did you? I wasn't paying attention. Someone can verify that. Okay, some good blood shielding from Yuka. Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't. They just started to blood magic. Ooh, the wrong shield. Okay, now I understand what happened. Speaking of shields, got shield for Deadringer, shield for Necrodancer. Or are we doing a blood drum? Yes. I think. Yes. We are doing blood drum things for the Deadringer. The frustration from Sanga. It goes to Mary's curse. Alright. GG's for game number 2. With an actual time of 9:19.
The loot is mine!
Yeah!
Okay, so 3 damage, staff with the magic cheese. Okay, that's a good start. I like that start. Now, what is the plan here? Are we doing some staff memes? I think we tried to do some gold kills. Okay, we have a... Alright, Shriner. Are we checking anything in the Shriner? Probably not. Not taking the worst torch. Okay, mystery ring. Let's see what the mystery ring is. It's not peace, we know that. It's not regen. Not damage. Oh, hi, Courage. Everyone say hi to Cat Courage. I don't think it's war because I haven't seen any knockback, and also it can't be luck. Luck is not a thing in the Mystery Shrine. And I don't think anyone has checked shops yet, so ooh.
Nope.
Sanga? They're probably listening in and are thinking about war is probably what happens. Yeah, it's gotta be charisma. There's nothing else it could be. Alright, yeah, good freeze. Too much hot coals. Oh, there's peace and the heavy plate. Okay. Gotta watch the cat things. Especially in this zone. You don't wanna cut a corner. Okay, we don't need the bombs. We can just ignore those. Ooh. Cat things, like I said. Do we really need to speed this up? Because Sanga is taking Shriner Rhythm even with 1 heart. Ugh. I mean, I know you want to catch up and you need the damage, but is this really the way to do it? Don't know. It doesn't seem worth it. Especially since it's zone 3, you lose so much time for it. Regardless of if it's damage or not. And we're probably going to see Freeze Blood Drum. Or we're going to see Oblivion? No, we're going to see the standard blood. We are going to see Freeze Blood Drum. It was just a let's get to the center first blood drum. Okay. Necrodancer 2, this is basically looking wrapped up, and yeah, so I was just gonna be watching. Okay, that headless skeleton was causing a little bit of an issue, but not too much of an issue. Yuka does finish with 8-minute time? 8:15 because of refresh memes.